Hey guys, I just wanted to do a little quick video for writing with some of these student examples. I wanted to look at Annabelle's writing. I wanted you to notice that she has speech bubbles, she has feelings on the faces, she has details, describing words. It's something real that could happen when she found the puppy and she took it home. She told it in small steps. She had talking. She had feeling inside. Um, and she had moving. Okay? Um, she has all of a sudden. That's words just like suddenly. You could use all of a sudden. She had thinking in there. So she's a lot of the things that you should be doing as a first grader. Nora, she wrote about when she was painting, Rosa was painting at home, and then her baby sister messed up her painting. Um, but look how she has speech bubbles. The baby sister came in and messed up the painting, and then she said, no. See how she is talking? And look at her face. She has the feelings on the faces. And then she realized at the end that that her baby sister just wanted to paint too. The problem was solved. She is talking back and forth. Remember we talked about that? I'm going to attach all of these stories. In Zoe's story, I mean, this story was a little unrealistic because they don't allow animals in school, but Zoe was bringing her cat for show and tell. And it says she was happy because it was show and tell time. Look how she added big words. Then the cat gets lost at school. Look how she added words in because the story didn't make sense. She has speech bubbles. Look, she's concerned because the cat is lost. So you can see the feelings in the pictures. Don't forget also to use those sequencing words: then, next, after. Okay? And then she solved the story. Here's last. And she's happy again. Okay? I'm trying to show you the things that you can do in your stories. We looked at Sahadat's story about he was riding, it looks like a ramp, and he fell down. But his story was real. He has labels in his story. Okay? He fixed up his story. He shows the feelings in the characters' faces. Now, Izzy's story has a lot of details. It's a little not realistic because she talks about riding a dolphin and that she has her dictionary, dolphin word dictionary in her pocket when she's in the water. But look at all the details she has. I mean, she really tells the story in small steps. She has the action where she crawled into the sea. She swam in zigzags and straight lines and circles. She has all the describing words, a sparkly starfish. She has in the afternoon, the words that move the story along. She has the feelings in the pictures, speech bubbles. So she really has a lot of things, talking back and forth. The thing she needs to work on is making it just a little more realistic. So I never did get to read you the end of the Michelle and Emma story at the beach. So remember, they went to the beach, and then it was an extra hot afternoon in August, and they were playing in the sand and making sandcastles. Then they had a picnic, and then they were going to go in the water, remember? But Michelle started trembling and sweat ran down her forehead because she was, and see how I put in a pattern? She was worried about sharks in the water. She was worried about someone pushing her into the water. But mostly she was worried that she would drown because she couldn't swim. That's a way to add more details into your stories by using a pattern. Emma ran to the water. Come on, Michelle, said Emma. No thanks, mumbled Michelle. See how I used mumbled? I used different words for said. Don't be a chicken, shouted Emma. Michelle finally walked to the water very, very slowly. Emma was splashing around and swimming like a fish. There's my comparison. Come in, the water feels great, called Emma. Michelle finally walked into the water. But you could tell that she's scared. I have talking back and forth. Okay? I tell it in small steps. Emma was swimming under the water when Michelle shuffled in. Emma appeared from the water. She looked around, but she didn't see Michelle anywhere. Michelle, where are you? But she still didn't see her. See, I have a speech bubble. Suddenly, Michelle's head popped out from the water. She was splashing around in fear, trying to stay above the water. She tried to stand up, but her feet could not reach the ground. So I fixed it along the way. I left out the word could. She looked around for Emma. She saw her, but she was so far away. Help! Help! Shouted Michelle, and I used big letters. I can't swim! Emma swam as fast as she could to get to Michelle. She grabbed her tightly around her tummy and swam for the beach. Michelle's parents ran to meet her. Are you okay? Michelle's mom cried. I'm okay, Michelle answered. Michelle turned to Emma. Thank you for saving me. You're my best friend. I'm sorry I bullied you to come into the water, Emma. You see how there's a little lesson there at the end? Oh, sorry, Emma replied. They hugged each other and made sandcastles the rest of the day. And see how I solved the problem? Okay, you need to try to put as many of those things into your writing as I tried to put into mine. And the reason my stories were so long is because I did put in all those things. That I brought the story to life and I put in all the small details and I told it step by step. And I had those comparisons, and it was most importantly about something real, something that could really happen. Okay, so I hope that helped you, and don't forget about making your story into chapters. I still have to do that with my Michelle and Emma at the beach. Okay, I'll see you next time.